right, you guys, welcome back to a Sweet Tea Perspective. In this episode, we're going to focus on British people trying to guess Southern slang and different sayings for the very first time. I done one video like this. It was not Brits doing it though. It was Yankees or Northern people. That's what we call Northerners in the South as Yankees. So I'm definitely interested to see what the Brits come up with as far as like what they think these sayings mean. So with all that being said, I'm gonna put this thing in the full screen. You take this journey with me, man. It's gonna be a heck of a ride, I'm pretty sure. So let's do this.
A doohickey is just a thing.
What?
I'm fixing to make dinner. Like, oh, my accent slipped out a little bit.
That's cool.
Hello. Hi, I'm Lauren from the UK.
Hi, I'm Shannon from the US.
To be honest, no.
Do you know any nice things about the southern US?
That everybody's friendly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for the most part, I think.
Like, that's the warm vibe that you get, I think, when you hear that accent.
I would agree with that.
Pretty much.
Oh, I said before that, like, a lot of people are moving to Texas, Austin. That's literally basically all I know.
I'm curious to know, like, what people from around the world, like, when they hear about, like, the South, like, kind of what they picture. Because I feel like they picture, like, the cowboy hats, riding horses, and
that.
Yeah, I think for the most part, when people hear the South around the world, they instantly think Beverly Hillbillies are like ding 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 ding. We're not all like that, okay? I mean, that's a nice stereotype, and people like to throw that that shade our way. We'll bask under that umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll bask under it. We'll totally own it because if you really want me to, like right now, I probably don't sound Southern. But I can definitely get in my Southern accent and really want some maters and gravy and a biscuit. You know what I mean?
That, yes, and then like a nuclear family, mom, dad, kids, and like a big kitchen.
Yep, big kitchen.
The American dream.
For the most part.
Fixing. Wait, I've heard this.
Fixing.
Fixing. I'm like getting.
Okay, fixing is just you saying that you're fixing to do, like you're fixing to do something. So like, I'm fixing to go to the bathroom. I'm fixing to fix supper. I'm fixing to go get in my truck. You're fitting to do it. A lot of times you'll hear, especially Southerners with really strong accent, they're going to say I'm fitting to. They're not going to say fixing or fixing. They're going to say I'm fitting to. Just trust me. We'll just go with it. They're basically telling you what they're about to do.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
exactly what it means.
Like I'm fixing myself.
It's like getting ready to. So you would use it as like a verb, kind of.
Oh.
Yeah. So you'd be like, oh, I'm fixing to go to the store. I'm fixing to make dinner.
Yes,
Like,
you're
oh, my
about to.
accent slipped
Yeah.
out a little bit.
Oh, girl,
yeah,
go
like,
on and let that accent out a little bit.
So like you're getting ready to.
I imagine like fixing, like getting ready in the morning kind of thing.
Something like that. Like I'm fixing to get ready for school, or I'm fixing to go to school, something like that. But fixin' can also be used as like a word for food sometimes. In America, we have Thanksgiving. We celebrate Thanksgiving in November, and we call the toppings
fixins.
or the pancen. We call them fixins. So you
Oh,
can say
exactly.
like, yeah, like go get your
Yes.
fixins. Like, yeah.
Yeah, we don't say toppings, honey. We don't do that. We're a little bit too lazy for that. Okay. So when we have Thanksgiving dinner, we're gonna have all the fixings. All right. That means you're gonna have your sweet potato casseroles, probably some sweet potato pies, and a little bit of pecan pies. Not pecan. No, honey. That dog won't hunt here. Not pecan. Pecan pies. Maybe a little bit of chicken and dumplings, some biscuits. You're going to have some turkey in there too. Probably a little bit of ham on the side. And you're definitely going to have some cornbread dressing. If you are in the South and you don't have cornbread dressing, you need to go to the immediate source of the meal and say, where's the dressing? That's all I'm saying.
Like a word for food sometimes. In America, we have Thanksgiving. We celebrate Thanksgiving in November, and we call the toppings or the pancen. We call them fixins. So you could say like, like go get your fixins. Like, it's gonna be like
the
stuffing
kind of
for the turkey.
finishing touches on everything.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
it's a cute word. I like this one.
Truthers. I feel like this would be like an item of clothing. for some
No.
reason. Like your
No.
undies.
Oh, okay.
No,
I actually
no.
am not as familiar with this one. I've seen it, but I've never really heard it spoken. Okay, so someone's druthers is kind of like, it's like a substitution for their thoughts, like kind of
Yeah.
how they feel about something. So kind of like an opinion, I would say, but it's, like I said, it's not as common as it used to be.
Yeah, no, it's kind of faded out of the lexicon
Substitution
pretty
for
much.
thought.
Kind of.
So
it's
just like the
someone's,
thing.
someone's like stance on something.
Yeah,
Oh, their feelings.
essentially.
Yeah.
Druthers.
I don't like this one either, it's okay.
I thought it was underpants. Okay, a person's preference in the matter. Something that they strongly believe in, or is it kind of more?
No, I don't think it's
yeah,
as
no,
strong.
it's not something that
super
they're-
strong. It's just, I would say
A druther is not something that you're gonna stand on the soapbox for or die on the silent for. Okay, it's not that important. It's just something that you kind of like to think about as being something that you're associated with or something like that. Like I said, not something that you're gonna pledge to and die for. Absolutely not. It's not that serious.
Feelings?
yeah.
Druthers.
I don't like this one either, it's okay.
I thought it was underpants. Okay, a person's preference in the matter. Something that they strongly believe in, or is it kind of more?
No, I don't think it's as strong. It's not super strong. It's just, I would say same level as like opinion. You can have a strong
Yeah.
opinion,
Yeah.
or you can have like a strong preference about something, but
So are people like, what are your druthers?
yeah.
Really?
Exactly.
Something like
Yeah.
Oh, I
Essentially.
love this one. Hoe cake.
Hoe
Okay.
cake?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Hoe cake?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
give me your best guess. I'm very curious.
Immediately, I think it means bum.
But that's a good, I mean, the hoe got cake.
That's what I was thinking.
No, a hoe cake.
Well-
It's kind of like a breakfast food, kind of. So have
Yeah.
you ever had cornbread? Like just
Yeah.
cornbread?
No.
It's an American style like biscuit, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
I think
let me
you
tell
can
you
But it's
say
the
something.
same.
Let me tell you something. Cornbread's essential to the Southern diet. It's as important as biscuits. Most of the time, you'll hear some Southern sayings where they'll talk about cornbread and stuff, and when they're saying that, what they're referring to is cornbread was usually reserved for Sunday dinner. Okay, it was that kind of end of the week meal, your best meal of the week, and you had cornbread figured in with that. Usually with like some collard or mustard greens, turnip greens, stewing in a big pot for about a day and a half or so, just letting it just kind of really cook down really good. You'd have some hog jaws, some hog maws in there, maybe a little bit of salt pork. Some people put salt pork or bacon, something like that in there. So you'd have your meat in there, and then on top of that, you would probably do like you some chicken and dumplings or some potato soup, something that's going to be really hearty and stick to your bones. Stick to your bones. Another thing that we say a lot of. Basically, stick to your bones just means it's something that's going to fill you up and keep you full. Pizza, stuff like that, stuff that goes away instantly, almost instantly as you eat it, that's not something that's going to stick to your bones.
Savory one, yeah. It's a savory one then?
Yeah, it's
Not
kind of
sweet.
savory. It's a little bit sweet, but it tastes like corn. It's like cornbread. So, but
Yeah.
a hoe cake is like a flattened version of that, and you put syrup on it.
Oh,
It's really good.
okay. So kind of like pancake.
Yeah, there it is.
A pancake, but from corn.
We also call them flapjacks. Flapjacks are what she's based the hoe cake, flapjacks. It has a lot of different names. Some areas of the South, just because you're in a southern state doesn't mean that they say the same things. The lexicon's different. So people in Kentucky are going to say things completely different from people in Mississippi or Louisiana, especially Louisiana, because Louisiana has that really Acadian, French influence heavy down there. So there is a little bit more of a delay when they talk sometimes, and they say things like this. That's Acadian. That is Cajun French culture in Louisiana. They talk completely different, like I said, than people from Mississippi or Tennessee or Kentucky. Kentucky and Tennessee, you're going to get more of that Appalachian slang and sound, because a lot of the immigrants that came here, especially this region, are Scotch Irish. So you're going to have a lot of hard R's and stuff when they say stuff. So just a little bit of a fact thrown in there with a little bit of the laughter. So
Yeah, and it's delicious.
Why is it called a hoe cake?
Hoes are delicious.
Oh wait, no, but if it's corn, then maybe they use the hoe, like the gardening tool, to hoe the cake.
Look at you, good job.
Before hoe was that word,
Yeah.
it meant gardening tool.
Yeah, but it's a hoe cake is like a little, it's like a cornbread pancake, yummy
or
masterpiece.
flapjack. Like I
Cool.
said, same
I
thing.
think I would like that.
It is good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Catawampus or catawampus?
Or
Catawampus.
cattywampus.
Sounds like an absolute nincompoop.
You're not far off.
Really?
Exactly,
Like just
yeah.
a silly person, a dumb person?
I don't know the actual definition because I feel like it's used as more of a joke
Okay.
a lot of times in the South, like catawampus, kind of like something that's super silly.
Okay.
Cattywampus also mean like when something gets like super weird, or if something gets completely blown out of proportion, or it's something that takes on a life of its own. That's cattywampus. Okay. Basic, simple. Is the word kind of stupid? Yeah. It's not really used all that much anymore. Like I said, it's kind of fallen out of favor. It was more or less along with a lot of the older generation around here. It still is mentioned from time to time. You'll still hear some of the younger generations that are coming up, especially if they were raised deep south. They'll still use words like this, but in the modern, everyday speaking terms of everything, no, it's not used all that often.
Yeah. It's
So
just
not
like
a person, like a thing, rather than...
It's just like an adjective, like something awkwardly happening, like that's a
Yeah.
catawampus.
Oh,
You're
like
being-
a disaster? Kind of?
Not
Like
a
you do something
disaster.
silly, or like you maybe
Yeah.
you trip or something. Something is awkward. Like, oh, that's a catawampus. Like
This is sounding quite familiar now.
It's you've probably never seen it spelled out like that because it looks insane.
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of crazy, but
it's just a silly word to describe something that's kind of like awkward or like a funny scenario or situation.
something that's completely
The
going
word
off the
is
rails. That's
also awkward
cattywampus.
in itself, so it fits really well. Yeah,
Yeah.
catawampus.
Oh, I like this one.
Piddling.
Piddling.
Piddlin. We usually drop the G.
Piddlin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
piddlin.
piddling.
What do you think it
Piddlin
means
here,
if you say it
piddlin
like
there.
that? Piddlin.
Piddling.
Piddling is just you're doing a little bit of something here or there, but you're not really doing anything. So, like, Uncle Tommy went outside to piddle with the lawnmower, which means he's basically going to go out there, piddle with it for about 10 or 15 minutes, get frustrated with it, go inside, get him a glass of sweet tea, get back in his recliner, and watch something on TV for 2 hours. That's piddling.
Raining a little bit.
Oh, that's a good guess. It kind of sounds like what rain would sound
Piddling.
like. Piddlin.
That's what we... Do we say pid... Yeah, it's piddling down. That's what we
You
say.
say that's
yeah.
what you say. Ah.
Maybe that was
That's
just
interesting.
my region, I'm not sure, but like instead of swearing and saying down, we'd say like piddling down.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
I think I've heard that before, like in used in a different scenario as like a little bit of pee or something.
Yeah, that as well. A little bit of pee.
Yeah, like,
Just a little bit of pee,
Piddling,
just a
piddling.
smidge,
Piddle's
just
like
a little
the
drop.
polite way of
Yeah,
piss.
yeah,
So it
exactly.
can be used in
but
both.
that's not how we use it in the South.
Piddling?
Piddling.
No.
Yeah, it kind
No,
of
not
means
even
like
close.
somebody. Oh, how can I explain it? There was a word in a previous video, lollygag. It's sort of similar to lollygag. It means
Lollygag.
like if somebody's piddling, they're kind of like wasting time. They're like, stop
Exactly.
piddling around. Stop like, yeah.
We say stop pissing about.
Okay.
Stop piddling around. We also say
It's
this.
a similarity
Dude.
thing, I think.
Ooh.
I think I might start taking in some of the Brits words as well, like pissing about. That sounds awesome.
But yeah, so like quit piddling around. Like, why are you piddling? Like something like that.
Doohickey.
Yeah, doohickey.
A doohickey.
Yeah.
Doohickey's just
You're
a
using
thing.
it correctly already by saying doohickey.
I
That's
feel
a
like
hint. Yeah.
a doohickey. It's either a person, so
No.
a type of person. No.
It's just a thing.
Doohickey.
It's just something you're messing
Doohickey.
with.
A doohickey. It's just like a big mess.
No, that's a
Oh.
good guess though. A doohickey is just a thing.
What?
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
Like the camera is on that doohickey.
It's a doohickey,
Right
yeah.
there. Like your flag is attached to a little
A
doohickey.
doohickey. Like
It's just like it's a little thing. Have you seen The Little Mermaid?
yes.
You know how she's singing that song at the beginning, like, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Yeah. And then she's like, gadgets and gizmos of plenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. It's sort of similar to like who's it or what's
What's
it.
What's
yeah,
it?
It's
Yeah.
like a doohickey is something similar.
Yeah.
Like it's a gadget. It's something small.
a little
Yeah, a
thing.
doohickey.
A doohickey. I like
Basically
that.
something
Oh, what's
that
that
you
little
mess
doohickey
with.
called? Like something like that. We'll say that
Yeah.
pretty often. I still use that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's cute.
That's cute.
If you can't remember the name of something, you're like, what's that doohickey called?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's a really good way to use it.
I need to be careful what part of this word
Washateria.
I emphasize. Washateria. Washateria.
Washateria.
Washateria.
Washateria.
Washroom cafeteria.
You're very close.
Okay.
You got it. But what would like a washroom cafeteria look like?
So a cafeteria that has a sink.
Kind of. It's a laundromat.
laundromat, yeah.
Like you know where you go to like the
Wash your clothes.
little stores or something to go wash your clothes. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
washers and dryers. It's a self-service laundry.
Self-service laundry.
Yeah.
Okay, a
Yeah.
laundrette.
Yeah. You
That's
call
what
it
we-
laundrette?
Yeah. A laundrette. Is that not what we?
That's such a like.
Maybe I'm
that's such a lovely word.
A
Like
laundrette?
I'm going to the laundrette.
like we don't say like laundromat.
Honestly, I thought she was referring to somebody's name when she said laundrette. I was like, that's kind of a weird name. But it's not there. That's what they call a laundromat. Okay. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't just say that. Okay, let's get back into the video.
Washroom cafeteria.
You're very close.
Okay.
You got it. But what would like a washroom cafeteria look like?
So a cafeteria that has a sink.
Kind of. It's a laundromat. Like you know where you go to like the little stores or something to go wash your clothes. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
washers and dryers. It's a self-service laundry.
Self-service laundry.
Yeah.
Okay, a
Yeah.
laundrette.
Yeah. You call
what
it
we-
laundrette?
Yeah. A laundrette.
Now I just
Is
feel
that not
kinda
what
stupid.
That's such a like.
Maybe I'm
that's such a lovely word.
A
Like
laundrette?
I'm going to the laundrette.
Like we don't say like laundromat. That's just
Okay.
what I think. I think it's laundrette.
I think I've only ever heard my stepmom use it because she is the thickest Southern accent. So she'll say warsh, not even
Yeah.
wash.
Warsh,
Warshateria.
yeah.
Yeah, throwing that little R sound in there is quite common in the deep South for sure. Like
Yes.
she's gonna go wash your clothes at the warshateria. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Warshateria.
Warshateria.
That's good.
Warshateria.
Yeah, or
Warsh-
washateria if you're like me.
Washateria. Okay, I liked hoe cake because
It's
Or flatbread.
delicious.
I like hoe cake because initially, you kind of read it, you're like, ooh. But when we got to the meaning of the word, which I'm assuming is from this hoe, I like that. And I think I would like to eat it.
You should.
Yeah.
It's really good. If you go
Yeah,
to
it
the
is.
South, you should definitely order a hoe cake. They're really
Definitely.
good.
Put
I
some
really
butter on
enjoyed
it.
it. This made me
Fabulous.
really happy because I don't really get to use like my Southern accent or get to use Southern terminology very often. Because I will meet people from the U.S., but it's rare that I meet other people from the South that are familiar with these words. So it's really fun to like introduce it to people and kind of share that Southern
Yeah.
culture with other people. for sure.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll try and throw in doohickey, but I don't, it sounds a bit weird in my accent, doohickey. So
No, it's cute.
Is it?
It's cute. I think doohickey
Yeah.
sounds good for everybody.
So today I tried to guess some Southern US words.
And if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye!
That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. You got close on a few of those. For the most part, no. But I mean, it's cool. It's not something that she hears every day. So, for her hearing it for the first time, really good job. I thought it was funny as well. So there's that. But thanks for checking us out with us, guys. That's another episode of Southern Slang guessed by other people, and I laughed my butt off. I absolutely love it. I definitely think I'm gonna continue these. But if you really like the content, make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button with Veracity. Let us know that you really appreciate the content that we're putting up on the channel. So, all that being said, have a good one, guys.